He has a YouTube channel, 45K subscribers. He just came out with a video on Battlefield 2042 FPS latency. Uh, is it optimized? Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Found a portal map that was an online map that I could get into the same area all of the time, and this server just kept running. Not checking out, it was some XP boost server. Just to let you guys know, it doesn't matter because I tested latency in the actual normal game mode and the portal mode and Hazard Zone. It's all the same. It's all bland and the same. DICE, I'm really sad to say this, they have butchered the engine. They have absolutely butchered this engine. The kind of frames and the kind of latency that we're getting here, I could only do 44 averages, but it's okay, guys. I did end up turning around doing like 100 averages just to check, and I thought, look, from the last video, people actually wanted me to walk within a straight line, so you could see the 1% and 0.1s, so that's what I actually went and did. I walked in a straight line, and I did a latency test at the same time, but we can only get 44 averages. It's enough. DICE and EA are a laughingstock right now. This game is so buggy. The latency is horrible. None of the settings either work or don't scale with anything. The game is only using 8 cores. It's not utilizing the GPU properly. As you can see, you can see the cores, the first 8 cores getting used. That's it. And you can see the graphics card usage. It is literally horrible.
Wow.
Horrible. As you can see, we've just gone from 720p to 1080p. There was hardly a difference. It's not really noteworthy. Now we are testing 1440p, and once again, it's not really noteworthy either compared to how I've seen any other game scale. So I don't know what to say, guys. This is such a mess.
That's
that
bad.
Here. Not to even mention just the bugs and the forced anti-aliasing, bad visibility, the buggy menu. This game needs another year. What were they thinking?
Woo! Well, that doesn't sound good. Now, this guy, he does a lot of like optimization on games, so people could, get the most frames and make their game look the best and be able to play with the best optimization for their PC. And this guy knows his shit. Okay, he's running a 3090, I believe, and a 5900X, which is probably the most best CPU to have for gaming. So yeah, he does a lot of test benching and all that good stuff. Shout out to him for coming out with this video. Apparently the game sucks. Now it doesn't matter what you're running on. The game is just not optimized to do anything for you, which is kind of sad because, bro, we have GPUs out right now that you can't even buy. Like, there's the GPUs that are out in 2021 right now, they're so good, you can't even buy them in stores. Like, you have to go out somewhere across the country just to get a GPU. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense as to how this game is not optimized. They had 3 years to make it, and it's still not up to par. Like, what's going on? Halo, I remember them coming out with their graphics, and everybody shit on them, and now, they stalled it. They waited another year or whatever, and they're gonna come out with their game, and hopefully it's good. If it's bad, then we'll give them shit as well. But honestly, for me, I'm probably not gonna buy this game.
Obviously, like a lower end graphics card will not get as the same frames and as lower latency on 1440p, but this game just runs so bad, I just don't think it even matters anyway. So this is the AMD system, all low 4K resolution. You'll see latency come up a little bit, but not heaps. So there's a lot of settings that just don't matter. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is actually disgusting. And this is so sad because this makes me want to say, go play the game on Xbox Series X because, one, the game runs smoother and it looks pretty much better from what I've seen.
Whoa,
a couple of friends on
Xbox?
Twitch streamers play on Xbox Series X. So yeah, of course, latency scaled up a little bit, but not like other games because this game is just not utilizing the hardware properly. So I decided to try anti-lag on to see if it would actually do anything. And it did help you, which is cool. Usually it's pretty buggy, guys, if you play low settings. So I'd only recommend it if you have a medium to low end card. Put it on, try it. Or if you have a good card and you're playing 4K or Ultra. So I couldn't even cap with this game engine. That's how bad it is. The user config just doesn't work. I couldn't cap with the game engine. Capping with a AMD driver was too much input lag, so I decided to use RiverTuner. And here's where it gets really, really sad. So you get a little bit added input lag from using RiverTuner rather than just using the game engine. But because of how bad this game engine is, me capping it to 141, and the reason why is, say you've got a 144 Hz monitor and you wanted to use G-Sync for this game, and I highly recommend G-Sync for this game because it's just laggy. Look at that. I mean, I've kept the FPS lower and I'm using RiverTuner for input lag, and we're getting the same latency we've got in 1080p low. I don't understand.
Wow.
So I decided to test 100 FPS with RiverTuner cap to see if there was a difference, because it's getting to a point where you might as well, like I say, play this on Xbox Series X.
Wow.
If only there's native mouse support. At least you can plug and play. You don't have to go through all this headache and this bug.
Bro, he's concerning people to play this game on Xbox Series X. That's how badly optimized this game is. Wow. It's crazy. I heard some people aren't even getting 60 FPS in this game on some of their hardware, which is actually insane, bro.
So at what point do we stop pre-ordering from game developers and do we stop getting scammed like this? Because this release is actually beyond a joke, guys. The base of the game's there, the content's there, but it needs another year. And this is honestly, guys, refund. Okay, and if you want to play, go buy the EA Pass Pro so you can play. and just expect this to be a buggy, horrible mess. Enable G-Sync, cap your frames, just make it as smooth as possible and expect to have a massive amount of input lag, and it's beyond your control. It's the game developer's fault. It really is the game developer's fault.
Wow.
I can probably just get beamed.
All right. Hold on. I want to point this out to you guys. Let's see how much this game costs. Now, I was considering buying this game just because, you know, I already have Vanguard and I've been playing, and I don't want to say it's been getting boring. I want to jump on a new game, and I love FPS games. And bro, if you see right here, this game costs $109 to play early, to unlock this game early, to play early. Like, this game it's technically not out yet. It's not out until November 19th, which is next Friday. It's $109 just to play early. Let that sink in. You're paying $109 for a game that's not even complete.
By kids with a PC that's, way cheaper than mine, and it doesn't really matter because nothing I'm doing here is helping at the end of the day for input lag. Obviously, you need to be a good player as well. That helps, but guys, this is max setting 1080p now. Max settings. So in 1080p all low, we were getting 30 millisecond input lag, so this is only an added 2 milliseconds. So what this tells me is, because it's not a huge difference, they butchered this game engine, they butchered my boy, and this game does not utilize your hardware at all. It is disgusting. So this is on the conservative streaming PC. I didn't bother with too many tests because it just got beyond ridiculous. I was going to test each individual setting, but there was just no point, guys. Are we getting similar sort of frames in 1080? Oh, this is 720p low. So yeah, similar sort of frames in 720p low. A perfect example. There you go. And a little bit higher input lag because the RAM and the CPU wasn't tuned. And then this is in a 1080p on console, and somehow did a dodgy port over the PC, because that's really what I'm feeling. And that's kind of what I said in my initial thoughts video. I don't know what to say. I just don't buy a better PC for this game at all. And refund the game because we really all need to stand up together and stop this from happening. This is Battlefield, and we needed this to be a good release after 3 years. If they do not fix this game in a year's time, Battlefield will be dead. Why do we have force anti-aliasing on? Why does the game run better and look better on console? And why are we getting such horrible latency and horrible frames? Guys, this is worse latency than like a really bad PC playing Warzone. That's what we're kind of dealing with here. Like, having higher frame rate isn't lowering latency.
Wow.
Enough to even consider a difference. I just don't know what to say here, guys.
Like I said before, Warzone. He mentioned Warzone. He said a really bad PC running Warzone is like this. That's crazy. Warzone is a very high demanding game. You would think this would be even more of a high demanding game, and I'm pretty sure it is. That's why they couldn't figure out how to utilize all cores and all that good stuff. But yo, you guys had 3 years to make this game. Oh, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not gonna buy it.
This is the first time I've ever actually tested a game engine and just been like, wow, this is a real big mess. Because, guys, Battlefield is what started this for me. Battlefield 4, actually. That's what started me just losing my mind and starting to optimize things. And, I started YouTube around about the time that Battlefield 5 came out, and a lot of you guys that have been around since the beginning will remember me from my Battlefield 5 optimization videos. See, guys, this is literally what started it all, and a lot of guys remember me from this, and a lot of guys know me from this. Honestly, oh, how far we've fallen. I do not know what to say, how much of a disgrace this game release is, and it's incompetent, and how EA can allow this to pass. Do they even have play testers? Well, did they just have to rush this out? Because let me tell you, I feel sorry for the developers, because they can't be happy with the release of this game. It's beyond a joke. And honestly, if there was native mouse and keyboard support on console, and I wanted to play this game, I would seriously consider just switching over to console. Wow. At least it'll run fine and look fine, and I won't have any hassles like I've had with this game. Because it's just so buggy. It took me like...
What did we expect, though? It is EA, right? They don't care about anything. But Battlefield tends to be the game that always is on top of everything. And that is just a shame. That's pretty much it for this video. I'm not going to really talk about too much anymore about Battlefield, because obviously it's a disgrace. Nobody cares. Do me a favor. Go subscribe to this guy, Freethy, 45K subs. He's a boss, bro. The dude is a genius. Somebody said it's so sad to see the state of gaming actually decrease. Oh my God. I 100% agree with you, dude, for sure. Because the quality of the games are absolutely terrible. Oh my God. I'm literally getting so sad that my childhood gaming experience was way better than what it is now, which is actually crazy, dude. Because back then, I mean, we had a few games. There was a lot of really good games. And I mean, back then, a lot of developers really cared about making the game. Now it's just like, hey, let's just put out a product, and, it is what it is. We're just going to make money, and who cares? That's how it is now. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's pretty much it for this video. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thinking about making another video on I don't know. I'm gonna do another video on something. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. And that being said, that's it for this video. Let's get it. YouTube 2021.